What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to another live video of Happy Day Getaways. And today we're going to be talking about India. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. I'm Jorge, and I'm the social media director.
I'm Katie, and I'm your vacation specialist.
And I'm Jenny from the Foodie Corner.
All right. So today we're going to be talking about the destination. So we'll give you guys some tips and things to do while visiting India. Then we're going to be talking about the deal of the week, and this time it's different, so please stay tuned for that. And then we're going to have our Foodie Corner expert be talking about some of the food to try while you're visiting India. But before we go ahead and get started with the destination, we're going to talk about what we do at the travel agency. So Katie, what do we do at the travel agency?
So we bought a travel agency, and we specialize in a variety of vacation packages. We do a ton of different things. We can do cruises, land packages, that includes tours, resorts, villas, sightseeing. We do excursions, so if you want to go on a little adventure on your trip, we can also tack on airfare and hotel stay to your trip. And we can take you anywhere in the world. You name a destination and we will get you there.
That's a promise. But we'll go ahead and get started with our destination. And so today, as we mentioned, we're going to be talking about India. We'll start our trip by visiting Delhi. And here in the picture is Humayun Tomb. This is a tomb that was completed in 1572. And it was a tomb that was built by Humayun's wife. He was an emperor. And it is important because this is the first time that you see a garden-style tomb in India. That's more of a Persian style of tomb. And now under this tomb site, there's a lot of different emperors that are buried under there. But this is just one of the very great things that you can visit while you're visiting India or Delhi. Now, Delhi has a lot of different other sites to visit. Delhi is the capital of India, and it is considered one of the oldest cities in the world. Has a lot of different new and old buildings, and some of the other touristy attractions that people do while in Delhi is visit the bazaars. There's a lot of different bazaars and shops, but also one of the most famous ones, aside from the tomb, it is the Red Fort. The Red Fort was the house for the Mughal dynasty for a while, and it was essentially their primary residence. And they call the Red Fort because of its color. It's red, and it's made out of sandstone. And it is a very beautiful, picturesque fort to visit amongst other different museums and mosques and different stuff that you can do in Delhi. So much to do. People say that you can travel there for 2 weeks and still not have enough time to see it all. But Delhi is a great starting point for your trip to India.
All right, and next up is the world-famous Taj Mahal. This structure is located in Agra, India. And this 17th century white marble mausoleum was designed by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan and dedicated to his late wife, Mumtaz Mahal, who unfortunately died during childbirth. This mausoleum is the ultimate symbol of love. This structure was ransacked by the British in the 1800s during the fall of the Mughal Empire, but it was restored soon after. Now, the Taj Mahal receives over 2.5 million visitors every year, and it has been added to the World Heritage List, and it is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Definitely a must-do for your bucket list.
Oh yeah, you have to do this. All right, next up is Jaipur, and Jaipur essentially it's called the Pink City, and one of the reasons why it's called the Pink City is because a lot of the buildings in there were built with pink sandstone, giving it that pink look. So that's kind of like a nickname or name that it has. But Jaipur, more importantly, it completes what's called the Golden Triangle. So you have Delhi, you have Agra, and then you have Jaipur. And those 3 are the most visited cities in India, most touristy cities in India. Jaipur, though, is a smaller city compared to the other 2. So you get a lot more in depth into what the actual culture of India is. There's a lot of different events that happen there, a lot of different traditional events. And so it is definitely a must-go place to go. One of the things to note here is it's in the picture we have the Hawa Mahal Palace. And this is a 5-story palace that overlooks one of the bazaars. It's known that historically some of the royal women of the dynasty would sit up there and just look down into the bazaar. It is a great structure, but there's other great attractions in Jaipur. There is a fort. It's called the Amber Fort. It's another great destination to go visit and get some more historical background on the city. And then also, if you're more of like an astronomer and you like a little bit more, um, I guess that kind of attraction, there is a Jantar Mantar. It is a Royal Astronomical Center observatory, and it has the biggest sundial in the world. So if that's something that you would be interested in, Jaipur would be your city to go start out that trek.
All right, and next up is the Gateway to India. And this was an arch monument built during the 20th century in Mumbai. This monument was built to celebrate the visitation of King George V and Queen Mary during their visit to India in 1911, and the structure was completed in 1924. This structure is located at the waterfront at the Arabian Sea, and it is the entry and exit point for many ships coming to dock in Mumbai. So a lot of different visitors coming to Mumbai by boat will see this beautiful structure.
Beautiful. Okay, now you can't talk about vacation without talking about beaches, right? So our next destination is Goa, and Goa is full with beautiful beaches. As you can see, this one in the picture right there. It has a background of Portugal influence just because this part of India was a Portuguese colony, and so you get to see a little bit of that Indo Muslim slash colonial Portuguese culture in there. So it's a little bit different than some of the other cities that we talked about today, but it is a great destination to visit. Now, there's two beaches that we're going to talk about today. One is the most popular beach from the Goa beaches, and it's called Candolim Beach. So if you want to be where all the people are, you want to see the epicenter of tourism, that's the one to go to. But the other beach that we're going to mention, it is considered by the locals to be one of the most beautiful beaches in India, and it's called the Palolem Beach. So if you're more into getting that really beautiful look, I recommend putting that in your bucket list.
All right, and next up on our trip is Varanasi. This is one of the world's oldest and holiest cities located in North India. It is a popular pilgrimage site because in Hinduism, it is believed that those who die and are cremated in Varanasi are relieved from the cycle of reincarnation. While in Varanasi, you'll want to check out the many temples in this beautiful city. Most interestingly is the Monkey Temple, where you'll want to hide your food from these sneaky thieves.
All right. Now we'll make our way down to southern India and to the city of Mysore. One of the great things to visit while in the city of Mysore is, as you can see right here, other side, the Mysore Palace. The Mysore Palace was the capital of the Wadiyar dynasty. So it has a lot of different, artifacts compared to some of the other cities that you've seen. A lot of different architectural style, similar but not the same. And another thing to visit while in Mysore Palace, it is the Devaraja Market. It is a very famous market, and you get to see a lot of different food and a lot of different artifacts and souvenirs that you can take back and remember the city for a while.
All right, and next up is the Golden Temple. The city of Amritsar is famous for the Golden Temple, which is one of the most well-known spiritual structures in the country, and it was constructed during the 19th century. This two-storied structure has its top half covered in nearly 400 kilograms of pure gold, which is where the temple received its English nickname. The temple is a symbol of brotherhood and equality. Free meals are served by volunteers at the Golden Temple to all visitors every day.
All right, so that's it for the destinations. We could spend a lot more time talking about India. Such an old country with a lot of different places to go, but that's all the destinations that we have for you today. Now, what would be the best time to visit India? If we have some viewers that want to go, what would you recommend them?
For the best weather, you're going to want to travel between October and March, when the weather is warm, sunny, and dry.
Okay. And who would be the perfect person for a trip to India? Who do you think would like this trip?
India has a lot to offer for a lot of different people, but those who would really love India is, of course, anyone who is into religion. If you're very interested in learning about different types of religion and just the history of all of the temples in India, there is so much history, especially with religion, that this would be the perfect destination to learn as much as you can. And of course, the historian. Some of the oldest cities in the world are located in India, and it is just impressive to see a lot of the old style cities with everything that they have. And of course, if you really are interested in architecture, India is really the place to go with
Mhm.
structures such as the Taj Mahal and the Golden Temple. These are so unique and it's so impressive that they're still standing and they're as beautiful as they are that this is the perfect spot if you want to see some unique structures in the world.
Yeah. No, absolutely. So we made it to the destinations, and now it's time for the deal of the week. I know you guys have been waiting for this one. This week, like we mentioned, it is different. It is right here. So it is a tour of India, and it's the beauty of it is it actually covers a lot of the cities that we talked about in our destination. This is a 15-day tour that starts out in Delhi, makes its way to the different cities that we mentioned: Agra, Jaipur, makes it through other cities in Rajasthan, and ends up in goes to Mumbai, and then ends up in Goa. So this is for 15 days. You get all accommodation, transportation, tours. You can always add on some tours. There's other additional tours that you can do. But for the really basic good experience, it starts out at 1,104 per person. So that is a really good deal. You can actually go with a group if you get like a group of people that want to go, and get a group size up to 18 people. So if you want to go with a friend or a bunch of friends, you can do that and make the experience even more exciting. But so the beauty of this is that's the price. You would have to get transportation to India, so more than likely you'll be landing in Delhi and then get a plane from Goa to Delhi to be able to go back to the US. But this is a great tour, 15 days, less than 100 per day for this tour, and you get to see some of the most beautiful and historic cities of India. So highly recommended. And I hope you guys like this deal of the week. It's a little bit different, but nevertheless very exciting. Now we made it through that. What's next?
It's our favorite.
If you're hungry, and I am, stay tuned because we're going to the Foodie Corner.
Hello, welcome back to the Foodie Corner. Today I will first be talking about the most popular snacks or appetizers in India. Having the first one, chat. This isn't just one food item, but rather the collective term used for a family or savory snacks. The options are endless. Aloo chat, aloo tikki, bel puri, pani puri, or golgappa. Second, vada pav. This is a vegetarian fusion of potato patty, chili, and other spices sandwiched in a bread roll known as pap. Number 3, samosas. Yeah, these are very popular. These are basically Indian calzones. They feature a crusty exterior that is deep fried and is filled with a variety of vegetables, such as potatoes, meats, or lentils that are heavily seasoned. Number 4, idli and sambar. Usually eaten for breakfast in South India. Idlis are light, fluffy steamed rice cakes, though they can be enjoyed alone as a healthy meal. They are generally accompanied by a coconut and tangy tomato chutneys and spicy lentil broth. Now, let's talk about chicken. In India, there are two very popular chicken dishes. First, tandoori chicken. This is marinated for a few days in a mixture of yogurt and tandoori masala. And the second option is makan murg, best known as butter chicken. This chicken features a beautifully cooked chicken mixed in with a turmeric curry sauce, resulting in a popular curry that has gained international fame. Another option to try are matar paneer. This North Indian dish consists of peas and a kind of fresh cheese cooked in a mild tomato sauce. Other options are Hyderabadi biryani. It's a rice dish full of flavor and spice. It's typically made with lamb, but chicken and vegetarian versions are also common now. Also, don't forget to try the maki ki roti and sarson ki saag. These are very popular winter meals in the Punjab regions. This consists of corn flour bread, maki ki roti, and a mustard leaf-based dish, sarson ki saag. And it may not look particularly enticing, but the flavor is rich and satisfying. Oh, dear side. And almost to finalize, you also want to try the appam and stew. Appams are fluffy, airy pancakes made from fermented rice butter. It's eaten with a vegetarian or chicken stew that may contain vegetables, aromatic spices, and creamy coconut milk. Best to try in South India. And last one, doughnuts. You definitely want to try the doughnuts.
This is good!
These are vegetarian savory snacks. These are fermented rice butter mixed with chickpeas and steamed. And finally, they are served garnished with a mustard seeds and coriander. It's too much about food. Now let's talk about the top 3 restaurants. First, Indian accent. Here the food celebrates regional dishes from across the country and presents them in unique ways, playing with flavor combinations and textures. This is located in New Delhi. Second, Peshwa Pavilion, with a certificate of excellence since 2016, and this is located in Mumbai. And last one, Bukhara. One does not feel like you are out only for a meal, but you are treated like a king. And for just a little while, this is your kingdom. This is located in Hotel ITC Maurya in New Delhi. And remember that if you're interested in any of the restaurants mentioned above, you can always check down in the description box.
All right. Well, thank you. So we made it through the end of the video. We hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button in the bottom right corner. We really appreciate everybody that joined us here live and everybody that watched this video afterwards. Now, if you like this video and you want to see some other content for other destinations, follow us on our different pages, Facebook and Instagram. We put a lot of daily content, a lot of different destinations, a lot of ideas so that you can start planning your perfect getaway. If you like this destination and you want to get more information, there's our phone number and email so you can reach out to us so that we can start planning your perfect getaway. And if you just want to browse, you don't know where you want to go, visit our website, happydaygetaways.com. Browse it. There's a lot of different prices, destinations, and ideas that you can take out of that, and start planning your perfect getaway. So we want to make sure that everybody goes on their perfect destination. So thank you guys for joining us. Next week we're gonna be doing Greece, and we have a very special treat from the Foodie Corner.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be making spanakopita.
So stay tuned for that. We're gonna post it on social media before the video. So follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And thank you guys for joining us. Now, what do we always say, guys?
Happy
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 travels!
travels!